Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Honestly, we are so happy to have you here with us today. Thanks for choosing to spend a bit of your day learning with us.
Definitely. Just knowing you're out there listening, it makes this whole conversation feel a lot more special.
If you're new here, welcome. Don't feel any pressure. We've built this space specifically for people who want to learn English in a way that feels, well, human.
And if you've been with us before, it's so good to see you again. It's always better when the whole community is back together.
Our goal is simple. We focus on real English, the kind people actually say on the street, not just what's in the textbooks.
Right. No robot English and no rushing. Just clear, simple phrases you can start using the second you finish this video.
So wherever you are, maybe you're driving, doing chores, or just resting, just relax. Let the English come to you.
Yeah, don't stress about understanding every single syllable. Just getting the vibe of the language is a massive step forward.
Before we dive in, if you like this relaxed way of learning, go ahead and hit subscribe. We'd love to have you in our circle.
It really does help us keep these lessons coming. And hey, if you find this useful, a quick like helps more than you know.
Exactly. And if you have a friend who's also on this English journey, maybe send this their way. It's always easier with a partner.
Anyway, thank you for being part of this. We truly appreciate you.
All right, enough talking about it. Let's get into today's sentences and start practicing.
Yeah, all right. So today we are starting with something very simple but very powerful. It's daily English sentences.
Yes, sentences you can actually use today, not someday in the future when your English feels perfect.
Because honestly, waiting for perfect English is how people never start speaking.
Oh, exactly. Most real conversations are built with simple sentences used confidently.
And the funny thing is, native speakers use simple English all the time.
So, if you learn how to use simple sentences well, you are already communicating successfully.
Truly, you do not need big words. You need clear words and the courage to use them.
Let us begin with something everyone needs, starting a conversation.
Right, because starting is usually the hardest part for learners.
A sentence like, "Hi, how are you today?" is simple, polite, and very natural.
And you can say it at work, with neighbors, or even with someone new.
You do not need to say it fast. Saying it clearly is more important.
Clarity really does make people feel comfortable.
Okay, everyone. Now, let us talk about answering that question.
Yeah, Anna, because many learners freeze when someone asks, "How are you?"
That is completely normal, and it happens to many people.
A simple answer like, "I am doing well, thank you," is always enough.
You can stop there, or you can add one more small detail.
Like saying, "I am doing well, thank you. It is a busy day."
Yes, James, that extra sentence helps the conversation feel more natural.
And suddenly it does not feel like a lesson anymore. It feels like real life.
That's exactly what we want for you.
Learning English should feel useful, not stressful.
Absolutely, James. As you listen, try repeating some sentences quietly in your mind.
You do not need to repeat out loud yet if you are not ready.
Every time you listen, your brain is learning more than you think.
Yeah, even when it feels slow, progress is happening.
Okay, now let us move on to another common situation, talking about your day.
This comes up all the time, especially with coworkers or friends.
And you can say, my day is going well, or my day is a bit busy.
Oh, both sound normal and both are easy to remember.
You do not need fancy words to express how you feel.
All right, Anna. Simple English still carries real meaning.
And the more you use it, the more natural it becomes.
Yeah, Anna. That confidence builds quietly, sentence by sentence.
All right. Now let us practice a few more everyday sentences together.
Take a breath, stay relaxed, and just listen with us.
Okay. Now, as you listen, try to notice how simple these sentences really are.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Simple does not mean weak, it actually makes speaking feel lighter.
Many learners think they need long sentences, but short ones work very well.
That idea alone already removes a lot of pressure.
For instance, when someone asks about your day, you can answer very simply.
Yeah, all right, everyone. You can say, my day is going well, and that is already enough.
Yes, truly. That sentence sounds natural and very polite in many situations.
And nobody expects a full story every time.
Exactly. Conversations often move step by step.
One sentence invites the next one naturally.
Okay, now let us look at another common situation, talking about what you are doing.
Oh, this comes up a lot, especially in daily life.
Yeah, all right. You can say, I am working right now, or I am studying today.
Those sentences sound clear and very real.
You do not need to explain everything in detail.
That makes English feel much more manageable.
When you feel comfortable, you can add one small detail.
Okay, like saying, I'm working right now, it's a busy day.
Yes, of course, that small addition makes the sentence feel complete.
And it still feels easy to say.
Let us talk a little about expressing feelings in English.
Exactly. This part can feel personal for many learners.
And you can start very simply without strong words.
You can say, I feel tired today, and stop there.
Yeah, Anna, that sentence is clear and very natural.
You know, it feels good knowing simple feelings are enough.
And you can also say, I feel happy today, or I feel a bit stressed.
Those sound like real things people say.
Using a bit helps make sentences softer and more natural.
Yes, it sounds less heavy and more conversational.
Remember, English is not only about information, it is also about connection.
That is a really important point.
Right. Now let us practice asking for help in English.
Oh, so good. This skill is very useful in daily life.
You can say, can you help me, please? It's very politely.
Yeah, Anna, that sentence feels safe and respectful.
Or you can say, I need some help with this.
All right, you do not need to explain everything right away.
Short requests are often easier for people to understand.
And easier for learners to remember.
Asking for help shows confidence, not weakness.
Yeah, that changes how I think about it.
Another useful sentence is asking someone to repeat.
You can say, can you say that again, please?
Yeah, this is very common and completely acceptable.
That sentence alone can reduce a lot of stress.
Truly, the more you use these sentences, the more natural they feel.
And slowly, English stops feeling scary.
All right, let us continue with a few more everyday situations.
Everyone stay relaxed and just listen. You are doing great.
Now let us talk about another daily situation, meeting someone again after some time.
This happens often with coworkers, neighbors, or classmates.
You can say, "It is nice to see you again," in a warm and simple way.
That sentence sounds friendly and comfortable.
You can also add something small, like, "It has been a while."
Yes, all right. That makes the conversation feel more personal.
You do not need to say much more after that.
That keeps things easy and relaxed.
Okay, now let us move on to talking about plans.
People ask about plans all the time.
You can say, "I am going to work later," or "I am meeting a friend."
Both sentences sound very natural.
Talking about plans does not need many details.
That is helpful because details can feel hard.
You can keep your answers short and clear.
Short answers really reduce pressure.
Another common situation is talking about the weather.
Yeah, people talk about weather everywhere.
You can say, "It is hot today," or "It is raining."
Oh, those sentences are easy and useful.
Weather talk is a safe way to start conversations.
Yes, it feels comfortable for everyone.
You can also say how the weather makes you feel.
Like, it feels very cold this morning.
That adds a personal touch.
And it still feels simple.
Let us talk about making polite requests.
This is very important in daily life.
You can say, "Could you please help me for a moment?"
That sounds polite and kind.
Using please makes a big difference.
Yes, it changes the tone completely.
You can also say, "May I ask you something?"
That sentence sounds very polite.
Polite English helps people feel comfortable.
And people respond more positively.
Now let us practice ending conversations smoothly.
Ending can feel just as hard as starting.
You can say, "I should go now, but it was nice talking with you."
That sounds respectful and warm.
You can keep your voice calm and friendly.
Tone really matters here.
Another simple ending is, "See you later."
Short and friendly.
Yes, simple endings feel natural.
These sentences make conversations feel complete.
You are learning how conversations flow.
That feels very useful already.
All right, let us continue with a few more helpful daily moments.
Stay relaxed and keep listening.
Let us talk about expressing opinions in a gentle way.
This is useful when you want to share ideas without sounding strong.
You can say, "I think this is a good idea."
That sentence feels polite and open.
Adding "I think" makes your opinion softer.
It sounds less direct.
You can also say, "In my opinion, this works well."
That sounds calm and professional.
These phrases are good for work and daily life.
That makes them very useful.
Now let us practice agreeing with someone.
Agreeing helps conversations flow better.
You can say, "Yes, I agree with you."
Simple and clear.
You can also say, "That makes sense to me."
Warm understanding.
Agreeing does not need long explanations.
That is good to know.
Let us talk about disagreeing politely.
This can feel difficult.
You can say, "I see your point, but I think differently."
Kind and honest.
Starting with respect helps a lot.
Yes, it keeps the conversation calm.
Another sentence is, "I understand, but my opinion is a little different."
Soft agreement.
Polite disagreement shows confidence and respect.
That is a good balance.
Now let us talk about asking for clarification.
Oh, this helps when something is not clear.
You can say, "Could you explain that again, please?"
Wow, that is very useful.
Yeah, asking questions shows interest, not weakness.
That makes me feel more confident.
And you can also say, "I'm not sure I understand yet."
Oh, that sounds honest and polite.
People usually like to help.
Yes, they do.
Let us practice thanking. Now let us talk about asking for clarification.
Oh, this helps when something is not clear.
You can say, "Could you explain that again, please?"
Wow, that is very useful.
Yeah, asking questions shows interest, not weakness.
That makes me feel more confident.
And you can also say, "I'm not sure I understand yet."
Oh, that sounds honest and polite.
People usually like to help.
Yes, they do.
Let us practice thanking people sincerely.
Gratitude is always important.
Absolutely. You can say, "Thank you for your help today."
Yeah, that sounds kind and respectful.
You can also add how you feel.
Like, I really appreciate it.
That makes your thanks stronger.
Small words can mean a lot,
Using these phrases builds positive connections.
and they feel natural with practice.
All right, we're getting close to the end of this section.
Keep listening and enjoying the process.
Before we finish, let us talk about building confidence slowly.
Confidence does not appear suddenly, it grows step by step.
Making small mistakes is part of learning English.
Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers.
Mistakes mean you're trying, and that's important.
Hearing that removes a lot of pressure.
Focus more on communication, not perfection.
The message matters more than perfect grammar.
Yes, being understood is the real goal.
That makes learning feel lighter.
Let us talk about practicing English every day.
Daily practice doesn't need much time.
Even 10 minutes a day helps your brain adjust.
10 minutes feels very possible.
You can listen, repeat, or speak to yourself.
Speaking alone feels strange at first, but it works.
That feeling disappears with time.
Practice slowly builds comfort.
Listening is another powerful learning tool.
Listening trains your ears naturally.
Don't translate every word in your head.
Just follow the meaning and rhythm.
Exactly. Let the language flow naturally.
That removes stress while listening.
Learning English should feel enjoyable.
Enjoyment keeps motivation strong.
Choose topics that interest you personally.
Interest makes learning feel easier.
Reflective. Everyone learns differently, and that's okay.
There's no single correct path.
Now, let us prepare to wrap up today's episode.
Thank you for staying with us until now.
Your time and effort truly matter.
Keep practicing, even on difficult days.
Progress comes from consistency, not speed.
Every small step moves you forward.
Remember to speak with confidence and patience.
Be kind to yourself while learning.
We are always here to learn together.
You are not learning alone.
Come back and practice with us again soon.
New episodes are always waiting for you.
Until next time, keep listening and speaking.
And keep enjoying the English journey.
Thank you again for being part of our channel.
We appreciate you more than you know.
Take care and keep learning every day.
You are doing better than you think.
Warm closing smile. Goodbye for now and see you soon.
Happy learning, everyone.